And welcome. Not as late today as previously, so I'm happy.
You look
Um,
gorgeous.
Thank you, thank you. I like the way you have your bangs. My hair's kind of
Thank you.
it's just fluffy today. We do what we do.
Thank you.
So welcome everybody to another installment of the Open Hearts, Open Conversations podcast.
Yeah.
We discuss relatable things with our opinions, just our opinions, not facts. It's okay. And we will not be looking at the comments too much this week because we have a moderator in there. So we're
And we
set with
have a lot of creepy men watching our podcast. So the best thing to do is just let them
Jina.
comment and not say,
Jina.
I'm
Jina.
just saying the truth. We do have a lot of creepy men watching our
No,
podcast.
no, don't start it like that, please.
Okay.
We have viewers who sometimes don't know how to use filters. Moderator. Okay?
Yes, that sounds way better. Yes.
Thank you. So, to recap on what we've done in the past, week one was feelings of inadequacy, how to counteract that. Week two was hobbies, how to enjoy them and not let other outside influences ruin it for us, right? Week three was what the social media has done for us, the pros and the cons, because there's a lot of them. Week four was effective communication and then conflict resolution. And week five, today, we will be discussing goal setting and accountability.
Okay.
So, real quick before I get into it, what does that mean to you, Miss Gina? Setting goals and
Uh,
holding yourself accountable.
I don't really know. I always have a to-do list, but I never get to carry it out because I procrastinate and I just get too lazy. So I never get to carry out my goals, and I procrastinate and delay it so much, and then I do everything at the last moment. And sometimes
That
the deadline
is
also passes by.
precisely it.
Right.
Method to setting goals, which you may not have heard of before. It's very simple. It has an acronym even. Okay. So when you set a goal, you must be smart. SMART stands for, and I want to kind of put it in here in the chat. So SMART, S for specific,
I love that.
M for measurable, A for achieve. Can I spell it right? I before E,
Yes.
achievable. R for relevant. And T for time bound. Oh, my little,
Okay.
there we go. So, starting off with the S in SMART,
Hmm.
specific. You want to set a clear definition of your goal, not something vague. If
Okay.
you want to do something, you must be exact with it. So, you said you were having problems with your personal goal setting recently, right?
Right. Yeah.
So, just picking one, something that you want to achieve, a goal that you have. Quick title, what is it? What do you want to achieve?
Okay.
Tell me. Tell me.
Today I wanted to achieve to fill out a form that I need.
Okay, wait. It's even bigger than that.
Okay.
Your goal setting, the goal that you're trying to achieve is going to college in the US.
Right.
That is the goal.
Okay.
Right at the top, specifically a clear definition of I want to go to college in the US.
Right.
Then the M would be measurable. How can you track your progress in this? There are things that you have to do to be able to do that, right?
Right.
You have your the things your application words, your applications to all those different colleges that you had, with all of the different reports or essays and stuff like that that you had to enter. There's so much to do with that, right? So,
Right.
and have your little list of, okay, this college, this college, this college, check off, and you can visually see as you're achieving it, right?
Yeah.
That's something. And then the A, achievable. You could go to college in the US, right? That is
Right.
very achievable. That's very possible. Because if you had set your specific goal to, oh, I want to go to Yale, I want to go
Right.
to Harvard, like, is
Right.
that really achievable for you in your GPA, in your financial, whatever?
Right.
So your specific is just going there, which also
Right.
seems vague, but it's you
Right. It's just going there.
it's
Right.
achievable in the A. So then your next are relevant. Your main goal going to the college in the US, it should be relevant with your overall objective in life. What is
Right.
going to college in the US going to do for you for your life goals? What you want out of life? You want to experience more and have that freedom and just explore, right? So going
Right.
to school in the US does align with that.
Right.
So you're still on track with the SMART. Last one is the T for time bound, which is what you started saying was your goal, saying you had this form to do by a certain time, right?
Right.
The forms that you have to do are part of the measurable progress as you get through it. And the time bound is your deadline because you have to set a deadline for getting all of the forms, getting your visa, getting everything done by a specific time. And for you, it's end of August.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like everything has to be done because end of August, you need to be on your way here because you've
Right.
got your
Right.
acceptance. You've
Right.
got a bunch of forms which are getting you to the visa process.
Right.
So you just need to continue to tick off all those little things to do
Right.
within your deadline. And you can even merge those different letters in the acronym to your measurable and your time bound to, okay, well, these are things I have to do, which are totally achievable in this time frame.
Right.
Like just continue to make sure they match up so you're not setting unrealistic shit for yourself. So
Mm-hmm.
you're not pushing yourself beyond your means because that's a really great way to set yourself up for failure.
Right.
It's basically, oh, I want to fly. That's vague.
Right. Right.
Fly by next week. How am I going to do that? Yeah. So if you want
Yeah.
to have a goal, it is specifically this with these measurable moments, and it is completely possible. It's achievable, and it is relevant to your life goal, to who you are, and it stays within a time bound deadline period, right?
Right.
That makes
Right.
sense. So
Does.
after this, you're going to be able to go through all the stuff that you've already done and put it on the list and be like, look at what I've done, right?
Yeah. Right.
Which is leading us into how to hold yourself accountable, right? You can, of course, do this on your own, as many of us do. We have to do it on our own because we can't rely on anyone else, blah, blah, blah. Soldier. But if you can reach out to friends or a few family members, or if you have a romantic partner, someone like that, or a mentor or a coach, like with your goal being the college, if you can reach out to any of those advisors,
Mm-hmm.
they would be able to help hold you accountable, possibly.
Right.
You have a friend who you are like, oh, I'm going to do A, B, and
This
C
today.
before this time. I'm going to do this like this day. This is my goal. And so you don't want to lie to me.
Yeah.
Am I going to, at the end of the day, be like, hey, did you do this? Like, probably not. Probably not because you're a grown ass woman and I'm not going to like check in on you. Like, oh, did you finish your homework?
Right.
But you care about me and about
Right.
how I see you, and you don't want to be a liar.
Right.
That's what I do in my life when I have goals and things I have to get done. I will tell my friends, I will tell my children, I will say, I'm doing this. Like, I'm gonna take my meds, have my breakfast, take a shower, get my day started. I'm going to go on a walk outside with the dog. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm doing it because I don't want
Right.
to lie to the people that are important to me. It's a
Right.
huge, huge. I will not lie to them, even about little things like, yeah, I totally ate my vegetables today. Why would I lie about that?
Right.
That's so pointless. That's a waste of energy, and it's like I'm lessening our relationship by doing that. No,
Right.
thank you. Um, and it helps you with those common obstacles in your goals and achieving them. Like you had mentioned, procrastinating, right?
Right.
I'm very guilty of this. I'm super guilty of it. It happens with a lot of people who have ADHD as well. Not like I'm making excuses, but sometimes you need different people need that chaos, that push of like, oh, I have to get it done right now. Because if there's a very far time, like, oh, I have until this time, I have until this day to get it done, it's not a big deal. There's no urgency. But when you have a short time frame and you have to get it done or else, then you get it done, right?
Right.
So until then you procrastinate, and that can lead to you worrying about doing it well when you have to rush to do it, and you can have that self-doubt and you can have that fear, and it is hard to stay motivated and stay on top of your goals. It is hard.
Right.
So then we reach out to those people that can help hold us accountable, right?
Right.
It is very important to be honest with ourselves and those people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you say, Rachel, I'm going to get this done today, but you don't get it done, what are you going to say to me? Like, oh, hey, girl, how was your day? Blah, blah, blah. Rachel, I had such a rough day and I didn't get that done. You know what I'm going to say?
What?
Bitch, do it. Just do it.
That's what you say. That, yeah, that's like the simplest thing. Just do it.
Just
Why
do
not
it.
just do it? Just do it.
Just get it done. It'll be okay. You don't have to stress. Just do it because I know you can do it, right? I'll be that
Yeah.
support that you need. Hmm. And if you make a mistake and if you don't get things done on time, is it the end of the world?
Not really.
Really? No. I found a really cool quote. You know how we love our quotes, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
do you remember the one about comparison? It is what?
Comparison is a thief of joy.
The thief of joy. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
found one that says, being wrong is the only way I feel sure I've learned anything. And that was a quote by a Daniel Kahneman. He's an Israeli American psychologist.
Okay.
Being wrong is the only way I feel sure I've learned anything. I like that. Is because we have lots of learning moments, don't we?
Yeah.
In our talks and in life, there have been light bulbs, right? Like, oh,
Right.
right? And those are fun. Those are fun. Don't look at the
Right.
comments.
I'm not looking at the comments. I'm just
See,
looking at myself. I'm looking at this jacket that I bought today. I'm not
it
at the
is
comments.
cute. It is cute.
Thank
It
you.
says it's two different pieces.
Yeah, this is a dress and this is a jacket.
Okay,
Kind
they
of a
match.
jacket.
Yeah, they match closely together.
Yeah.
I
Thank you, Rachel.
think I wore this one for New Year's. I think it's in those pictures.
I remember you wearing it once. Looks
Yeah,
great.
thank you, thank you. And then my necklace that I just absolutely love. Keep it simple. But so with all of your goals, with all of you the stuff that you're trying to achieve and holding yourself accountable,
Right.
there's a really fun part of accountability. It's not just, oh, make sure you get it done, right? There's also
Right.
rewarding yourself,
That's the part I love the most.
right? Especially in
Yes.
this age with the social media and the instant gratification, right?
Right.
So after this podcast, I do want you to get out a journal, one of your journals, whatever, even a plain sheet
Yes.
of paper, and write out all the things that you have done and check them off. And then you can
Right.
have your list of things you still have to do before you come and start school here.
Right.
But every single one of those checks, like, I'm awesome. I'm awesome. I'm amazing. I'm super awesome. Like, just fill
Sounds
that
so
with
great.
yourself because it's, you need to reinforce your efforts and
Right.
recognize your success and celebrate it, you know?
Right.
It's it's so important to just acknowledge that, all the small little things, because they can become such a big thing, right? You might be
Right.
stressed in this form and time, I'm taking forever with it, but I
Right.
want you to look back at this last few weeks. What have you gotten done?
A lot.
A lot. You've gotten so much done. You've achieved so much. And all those times where you might be like feeling down because of certain people in your life who are
Right.
saying things about you that you can't do this and that, but you keep proving them wrong.
Yes.
Keep doing it. You keep just showing up and doing
Yeah.
it. Yes, you of course keep looking back at like, oh, I could have gone last year, but this, right?
Yeah. Regrets. Yeah.
You worked so hard this year to make sure that you push past them and their concerns and not believing you and having to hear it from someone else and
Yes.
getting things printed out and getting things, oh, all of your different paintings, all of your different artwork and stuff. Like, you worked
Yay.
so hard on those. So like little
Yes.
check mark for all of those because that's amazing. You got so much
Thanks,
done.
Ramsey.
Like yes, you could do so much more. Oh, you're
Yeah.
not doing nearly enough. And you could have done this and this and this better.
Mm-hmm.
Is that helpful? No.
Not really.
If we switched roles, if I was trying to get some artwork turned in, if I was trying to get some forms turned in, and I was like, man, Gina, I kind of suck. I didn't get this done in time, and I'm really stressing out. You would want me to not feel so down about myself, right?
Right.
So you need to treat yourself like your friend.
Right.
It is the best way to love yourself, to just stop looking at yourself in the mirror and start looking at yourself as a friend right beside you. You get it
That
done.
sounds so cute.
Like you're
That
awesome, you're
sounds so
amazing.
sweet.
Like you said before, like what would Rachel do? Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
What would
when
Rachel
you're
do?
stressing about a friend or a family member saying certain things, expecting things out of you, or you
Mm-hmm.
having to reach or something, you can look at what your friend would expect from you and how your friend or your coach, your mentor, whoever it is, how they would respond in that situation if you told them. If they aren't physically currently acceptable, like accessible, if you can't actually reach out to them, then how would they respond? And you can put that on yourself and do what's
Right.
needed because you know that you have people that believe in you.
Yeah.
I get down about myself all the time. Like, do you think I feel pretty every day? Do you think I feel amazing every day? Do you think I feel like I'm talented and likable every single day? No. But then I look at the friends that I have and my children, and I see how they see me. And that is what keeps me going. And
Right.
so I have my own goals, which have a large deadline because I have things I have to meet. The measurable part of my goals have their own deadlines of selling my house and having that extra money, of being closer to my children and a new place to live there, you know? I have to
Mm-hmm.
have transportation again. I have all these things before I can actually go back and do higher education myself and do the psychology and become a therapist. But that is my goal. And it's, it's out there. It's not tomorrow, it's not next month, but it is achievable and it is relevant
Mm-hmm.
to my life and what I want out of life.
Right.
I'm going to keep pushing for it, right?
Yeah.
Now, what do you think after your whole college stuff? Like, after that, what kind of goal do you think you can set for yourself? You're in the USA. You're doing your college stuff. You're 20 years old.
Oh my God.
What's your
After
goal?
college.
You can put it
After
on your
college, I will.
dream board. No, the
I
during
will
college.
probably.
During
Yeah,
college.
after college. Oh,
Yeah,
during
after you get there.
college.
After you get there
Okay.
and you're
Oh,
doing
okay.
your classes and you're getting used to everything, like, what is your new goal once you've achieved that? Because you're going to feel lost. You're going to like, I'm here. I'm here. Now what? What do I do now?
Right. Right.
So what's your new goal going to be?
Get good grades in college. Get a job in college.
Okay, so
Ha-
successful college life.
yeah. Yeah.
Successful college life to where you can have your measurable progress tracked. So for you, it would be getting a job and maintaining a GPA of
Mm-hmm.
some point, right? But
Yeah.
even that, you could break it down further. So your goal is maintaining a good GPA and have that as a separate thing. How do I maintain a good GPA? By doing this and this and that.
Right.
Doing a good job. How do I do that? This, and that. So your big goal could still be separated and make it so much more achievable and attainable.
Right.
So you don't have to be so caught up and so anxious, right?
Yes.
And Miss Rachel's going to be here every step of the way, isn't she?
Yes.
I'm going to teach you all
Yes.
the quick meals to eat in the US and how to not get scammed for really cheap products that are very expensive.
That's really sweet. I appreciate you a lot. That's very sweet of you.
Because yes, we make more money here, but we also have a lot more expensive things here. But there are ways to get them
Right.
cheaper. I'm gonna hook you
Okay.
up. You'll have
Okay.
these pans and these appliances, and that's all you need. Don't worry about the rest. You can make do. And you can
Okay.
smash
Thank
it.
you,
You're gonna
Momsy.
finish it. Yeah.
Thanks a
Because
lot, Momsy.
it's so important for you to know that you can do this. And because I know that you can do this, right?
Stop. That's so sweet. Stop.
You can do this.
That's
So obviously
adorable.
you know that
That's
you can
so
do
sweet,
this.
Mom. That's really sweet.
And
Thank you.
we have little screw ups, we will be honest. Like, oops, I messed up. I will learn from this and I'll move on.
Hmm.
'Cause I do like that quote, being wrong is the only way I feel sure I've learned anything. I love that. Because I've been wrong so many times. But you learn from it.
Right.
I love that. Yeah. Is there anything else that you wanted to say today about setting goals and holding yourself accountable?
No.
Anything you wanted to ask me personally about?
I would have asked you, like, how can I not procrastinate? But you already answered that. That's my biggest question. How can I just get it done? And you already answered that.
Yeah,
So,
because you just set a time for yourself to do it. And
yeah.
like so many
The
times I'll be
smart analogy was really
laying
great.
in bed and not wanting to get up. I mean, my Snorlax is such a good cuddler. And I'm like, well, I have to do this, and that. And it starts to feel overwhelming. And I want to procrastinate and just lay there longer. And then it's just, fuck it, I'm getting up. Just do it. Just
Right.
fucking do it.
Right.
Like, why not? Because especially if I tell someone, like, I'm just going to text Gina real quick, like, hey, girl, good morning. I'm getting up now and I'm going to go freshen up and have some breakfast. I just told you that. I lie about it now.
Right.
Yeah, so
No.
use me. Use me, use any of your friends. Be like, hey, this is what I'm doing. Don't be a
Right.
liar. Don't be a
Right.
fucking liar. Don't do that. Don't you lie
I
to me.
don't. I do not. I don't. I won't.
Yeah, it's a great easy method to not procrastinate, to get what you need to do done. Even the little things like I see some dog hair in the corner over there. I should really clean that up. So you know what, after this, I'm just gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna get the vacuum and I'm just gonna fucking clean it. Do I have a dog? No. Does my uncle have a dog?
No.
Yes. How does his dog hair
Yes.
end up in my room in the corner over there? I don't know. But I'm gonna clean it up because I look at it, it feels gross to me. Am I
Okay.
gonna
Yes, as you should.
now that I've told you and everyone else that's watching, I'm gonna do this? No,
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
do
it.
I'm gonna do it
Yes.
now. I can't fucking lie.
Yes.
I can't be a liar.
Yes.
It's like
Yes.
if I said, oh, when I get to 100 subscribers, I'm gonna do this. I'm
Right.
not gonna fucking lie. Now,
Right.
to be clear, I do have a few different Fortnite dance moves that I will choose one or two to upload when I get to 100 subscribers. My children helped me pick out which ones. It's funny the ones
Nice.
that they picked, and I've got them ready in my phone. So when I get to 100, I'll upload that. Because that's
Yay. Do
little
that.
because I have a big goal for YouTube. I would love to start like earning money off of this. That'd be so
Right.
cool.
Right.
Especially since it aligns with my overall like wanting to spread knowledge and love and happiness and everything like through YouTube, and then I earn money with it too. Yes,
That's gonna be
let me
great.
do that.
That'll be
But I
great.
have to have, I believe, 500 subscribers before I start getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
So my little goals, my little achievable, and then reward myself, like how you were
Right.
saying, oh, get you a cake for like your 50, let's get you a cake for your 60. Girl,
Yes.
I'm at 96 right now.
That's
Like, F
insane.
the cakes, F the cakes.
That's
I'm gonna
crazy.
enjoy this and do a little celebration because every little bit, like when I first hit like 20 subscribers, that was huge. It's
Right.
still huge. 'Cause I'm almost at 100. It's still huge.
Right.
Like you've got in the 30s right
I'm
now.
42.
What do
Yeah.
you see? That's awesome. That's so
Yes.
awesome. I'm gonna start
Yes.
getting my son off of Twitch and onto YouTube, and every subscriber is gonna be a huge achievement
Yeah.
because we deserve that.
Yes.
Like, oh, we don't have thousands and thousands like those big YouTubers.
Right.
Comparison.
It's the thief of joy.
Yeah. Enjoy every single one of them. And all the comments and all the likes. Like enjoy it. You got this, girl.
Yeah. You got it too, sis. You got it too.
And hopefully anybody who's watched this can maybe take some of the tips and the positive feels and ideas that I've mentioned, like the smart way of setting goals and the different ways to avoid procrastination and hold yourself accountable. Just I hope that someone can take this and use it and achieve what they want.
Right.
I really do. And if they were slightly entertained, that's great too.
Mm-hmm.
Your energy was much lower today. I think you're a little bit tired, but that's okay. You still look gorgeous, so it's enough.
Thank you, Momsy.
So, we're close it out this time.
Yes.
Our podcast of open hearts, open conversations. Our fifth episode, our fifth installment, goal settings and accountability. And who knows what we'll do next week. But daylight savings changed my time. Still the same time for you because
Mm-hmm.
India does not do stupid shit like that.
God.
Like it was 11:30 for me. Now it's 12:30 for me, and then in the fall it's going to be 11:30 again because we spring ahead and fall back. So fun.
Okay.
It makes sense
Okay.
because of the day changing because of the seasons, but whatever, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
From here on, it'll be 12:30 my time. That's Eastern in the U.S.
And
and
10 p.m. my
6
time,
o'clock
IST.
Yep. Indian Standard Time, which means 45 minutes late. JK, don't hurt. Sorry. Love you.
God.
Okay, high fiving it. High fiving it. Fiving it.
Yeah.
Well, you look so much whiter than me today. What the heck? I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for stopping in, everybody. That is 30 minutes on the dot. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Until next week.
everyone.